Thank you for coming to KSHB.com and checking out the weather blog. Well, here we go. The dry spell now at 26 days without any measurable rain or snow. That may come to a screeching halt as we go into later Sunday night and into Monday morning. Let's go through this. The reason why is the storm that pounded California, now moving through Arizona and affecting Royal Spring Training. And also, if you look off to the east, there's Pacific moisture coming in from the south, and that's the lighter clouds. The darker clouds, that is low-level Gulf of Mexico moisture, some low clouds, and they're streaming this way. So our humidity is going to go up. So with the humidity going up and a storm system approaching, that usually spells precipitation. And I do think we're going to see some rain. That will be some good news. Now today, kind of interesting, we're going to see more low clouds. Those low clouds are coming up, but not all locations will have the clouds. Where the sun is out, it'll be 67 to 72. Where it's cloudy, it'll be more like 62 to 66, and all locations will become humid. That is an odd statement for the middle of February, but that is indeed what we're going to be looking at. Then, with the humidity in place, storm system comes out. Look at this, midnight. Some showers and thunderstorms from Topeka to Emporia to east of Wichita. And as we go through the night, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, here they come into the Kansas City area. And some locations will have a nice, good drink of water. Other areas will get much less. And into tomorrow morning's rush hour, some lingering showers. And then the rest of tomorrow is partly cloudy, warm, humid, very odd for the middle of February. And a second disturbance, a little weak trough moving by at the surface, will generate a new areas of showers and thunderstorms, mainly east of Kansas City. But we've got to keep an eye on it. It could form near the city and then off to the east. And then the whole thing clears out. So how much rain are we expecting? Well, this is just one computer model solution, but look at this. Some locations could see over an inch of rain from Topeka to St. Joseph on this model, but look at Richmond, 3/100 of an inch. So what does this tell me? It tells me there's going to be the potential of an area that could see 1/4 to 1, if not a little more rain. That's where some thunderstorms will be tracking, but it could be anywhere. This computer model has it Topeka to St. Joseph. It could be through Kansas City. It could end up in Richmond. So just kind of hard to tell where that's going to set up when you're dealing with some thunderstorm weather. Other locations will get skimped out, but we'll take anything at this point. 3/100, 6/100, an inch, anything we can get. At least it'll squash the fire danger. And good day to get out in the yard and shortcut the yard and put some fertilizer down. So hopefully you'll get the rain. If you don't get rain tonight or tomorrow, there is another chance towards the end of the week, and I'll show you that here in a minute. Here's the other crazy thing. After the storm goes by on Tuesday, it doesn't turn colder like it would normally in February. It gets warmer. 70s, could be in the low to mid 70s on Tuesday. Also, that'll be the case on Wednesday over almost the entire eastern 2/3 of the country. That is simply bizarre. There is no doubt about it. But there's going to be some changes because on Thursday, a storm in the Rockies will move by, and once it does, seasonably cold air will begin to move in, and our unseasonably warm air will move out. And the last 5-6 days of this month to the first week to 10 days of March, we'll be looking at a ridge forming up in the Gulf of Alaska and towards Alaska. And that's going to do two things. One, it's going to allow the cold air to head south, and also storm systems will drop into the Pacific and then move in. So you got a couple storm systems, you got colder air. Yes, there's still a chance for snow before this winter is over. 1 or 2 more chances by the 10th of March. What about Arctic air, Arctic blast? I don't think it's going to be that cold. We'll have to watch for that Arctic air up there that's lurking, but probably not going to have to deal with that in any big way. But it wouldn't surprise me if there's a day or two that's pretty cold. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. So winter is not over yet. So here's your forecast today. 67 by noon, 3 p.m. 70, partly to mostly cloudy, humid. Again, the more clouds you're experiencing, the little cooler it'll get, and dry through midnight. And then as we get towards 7 a.m., look at that, a 40% chance of some showers and thunderstorms. And we kind of look at the forecast here hour by hour as we go through the forecast. Midnight, about a 5% chance of rain, but it jumps to 50% at 2 a.m., 80% at 4 a.m., and then back down to 50% at 6 a.m. and 10% at 8 a.m. And so hopefully we'll get a nice little drink of water in the middle of the night. And on the 7-day forecast, 68 tomorrow with more clouds, 74 Tuesday, 75 on Wednesday. That is just crazy. Thursday, 68. And then finally, by the end of the week, some seasonably cold weather. Also tonight, besides the rain, the 17th annual Pet Telethon from 6:30 to 9:30 on 38 The Spot, hosted by Gary Lezak, and there'll be a tribute to his dog Breezy. You can donate and get a book. It's on from 6:30 to 9:30 tonight on 38 The Spot. Crystal Lampett will be there as well. Watch and donate. Adoptables, cats and dogs and puppies. Lots of fun. It's always an interesting show. Lots of barking and meowing in the background as well. Love it. It's a great fundraiser for the Humane Society. And so make sure and watch that. And then maybe you'll hear a rumble of thunder after midnight. Have a great rest of your weekend and week ahead.